Okay, so you just came back from the dentist office for your regular cleaning appointment and you were told that you had a small cavity. Hey, no big deal. After all, they said it was just a small one and it doesn't even hurt. It can wait. Actually, well, hello again, folks, and welcome back to another Dentistry Made Simple video. My name is Dr. Kenneth Goods, and I'm a retired dentist from the state of South Carolina here in the US. So look, today's video is not intended to scare anyone, but I really want to impress upon you that any cavity, no matter how small, needs to be taken seriously. Now, according to the American Dental Association, 25% of us are walking around with an untreated cavity in our mouths. If you realize that a cavity is actually diseased tooth structure, then why would we be so carefree about it? So let's go over just a few reasons why ignoring these small cavities is a big mistake. Number one, cavities only get bigger. This should not come as a big surprise. Now, the bacteria that starts this whole ball rolling has to make its way through the relatively tough outer shell of enamel, which does take a little time. But once it hits the softer layers underneath the enamel, things can really start to ramp up, and you've got yourself a cavity. Wait too long after that happens, and you could find yourself needing a root canal. You can check out a video I made explaining what a root canal is here if you want to learn more. Number two, you can end up with even more cavities. Once the decay process begins in one tooth, it can spread to more teeth. As these bacteria populate, they begin to upset what was at one point a stable environment in our mouths, making it more acidic in nature. More acid means more cavities. Number three, you can actually spread this bacteria to your loved ones. So while decay is spreading through your mouth, you can pass that same bacteria to a loved one through kissing, setting them up for cavities as well. That's a lose-lose right there. Number four, you can suffer pain and infection. In its early stages, that small and shallow cavity won't cause any pain, but it sure will once it reaches the nerve of a tooth. Folks, a toothache can be one of the most debilitating pains out there. Take care of it while it's still small. And number five is bad breath. So why do we bathe or use deodorant? Because we know that bacteria multiply and in a short period of time will stink. Well, it's no different in the mouth. The longer an infection is allowed to grow, the more bacteria spread and multiply, the worse our breath will smell. Stopping the decay process should help reverse that problem, assuming that there are no other underlying problems. Folks, don't ignore anything that doesn't seem right in your mouth. Let your dentist or hygienist know immediately. If it turns out to be a false alarm, then great. But if there is an issue, getting to it early before it gets any worse will be totally worth it. Well, let's wrap up today's short video, folks. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. If you enjoyed this video, would you do me the favor of hitting that like button below, as it will help this channel grow? Feel free to leave a comment or question as well. Please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos on Dentistry Made Simple. Bye-bye.